Good in, folks. Thank y'all so much for coming out tonight on Hump Night.
Yeah.
It is Hump Day after all. Thank you guys for being here. We're going to end on a gospel song called "The Train That's Bound for Glory." I grew up in northwest Mississippi, a little town called Hernando. It's right outside of Memphis. And I grew up in the Methodist church. Are there any recovering Methodists here tonight? By chance? Thank you for admitting that, sir. Actually, our Methodist church.
If you were an ex-Mormon, oh wait, I should shut up. I'm stop that. All right,
watch out! You've already started a Facebook war on your Facebook page. It's so funny. Adrian voiced her political, just a very mild political view today, and this woman was like, "Listen," she basically, this is what the woman said back to her. "Listen, if you want me to continue to support you, you won't use your artistry as a platform to, give your opinions about things." It was like, are you threatening me? Are you threatening my friend?
I'll cut you.
I'll cut you. But actually, our church was pretty cool. When I grew up, I grew up in the Methodist church, and my parents are not, well, I should say, I don't know, in the South, in the deep South, it seems to me, from where I'm sitting, that the women sort of decide that their husbands need to go to church and shit, and the husbands do that because the women told them to. Because all I know is my dad used to like to drink beer when he played golf, and one day my mom rode his ass so much he just quit. He couldn't take it. He was just like, well, I guess it's just, it's less of a hassle for me to just quit drinking and have her up my ass all the time.
Not just in the South.
What's that? What'd you say? Welcome to the South.
Not just in the South.
It's not just the South. Gotcha. Sorry. Well, our church was pretty cool. We had a female associate pastor, and that's actually when things kind of started going south for my mom. She was like, "Oh no, women in the pulpit, no." So we had a female associate pastor, Sally Del Castillo. She was badass. I loved her, but she was married to this man from the Dominican Republic. So he was brown, So that was bad because they were unequally yoked. So it was an Old Testament dilemma. So and then the gays, they started to let gay people, be in the clergy, and that was doubly bad. So they had to go. So we left the Methodist church, and my parents started their own church, which is an evangelical church, but it's really a Presbyterian church. It's really conservative. And, mind you, none of my parents or their friends who started the church are clergy of any kind. They just started a church. So, yeah, it's a club. It's a club. We're starting a club.
We would probably, spontaneously burst into flames if we walked into their church. Pretty sure. At least I would. I'm, quadruple negative.
You got a lot of minuses.
I do.
Yeah, in terms of what is acceptable.
Yeah, I know.
You got a lot of minuses going on. I have a lot of minuses too, but I'm their daughter, so it's like they kind of have to run me up the flagpole. But anyway, I guess long story short, I'm grateful that I grew up learning about faith because I feel like that's been a pretty awesome foundation for me. As a person who grew up in a really conservative environment and has never been a conservative person, without music and without a little bit of weirdness, I probably would have, I'd be laying in a ditch somewhere. And not feeling like I'm alone is a good thing. But the brand of Christianity they grow up with just doesn't work for me. And I've finally given myself permission to kick that to the curb. But I did write this gospel song because I do believe in God, and I do feel grateful that I have the foundation of faith, and I do love gospel music. So, ladies and gentlemen, I offer to you my one and only gospel song called "The Train That's Bound for Glory." It goes out to my family. We thank you for coming tonight. We hope you've had a good time.
Thank you so much.
Sorry for the rambling. You can blame it on the news. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, go!
No one knows when it will come.
home.